What about Ethereum? I would simply say it looks to me like we're going to build one of these sort of bull bear battle lines. You can clearly see, I mean, this week just started, so who knows what the hell the end of this week looks like. And then also too, remember, we're heading into a holiday weekend, so everything could get really screwy there through this coming weekend and through sort of the beginning of next week. Is this a shoulder, head, shoulder? And this is the neckline right along there. I could see that. So there was that big honking rally. And of course, I suppose that's me, Brian, going on vacation here. A little bit late to the party thinking about playing it here, but you can clearly see where the buy was way down here. Huge move up. So this was, even if you bought like that W right there, looks really good. So that high there is 1,056. This high here a little bit later, 1,093. And interesting, we didn't quite get up to a double there. That's surprising. So hasn't doubled yet, but clearly, if you were a bull, I think you should be pretty happy here. If anything, actually, I do like this. And this would actually make sense. So hopefully you can see that sure looks like head and shoulders. So shoulder, head, neckline, shoulder. If this happened through the summer months, right? And really we could dip all the way back down into these levels. Could easily come all the way right back down into here, no problem at all. So this would be on something like BNB actually firming up a little bit through the summer silly market. And then once we get ready for the fall, and I think September, October, somebody over there on the YouTube channel, stream, whatever, said that they could see altcoins and crypto go to new lows. I think that that happens through the fall, winter 2023, right? That sort of October dump. I could see that that's when BNB really comes under pressure. I could see that. That wouldn't surprise me. So keep your eyes peeled if you are interested in hedging portfolios. I think also the Bitcoin down, it looks almost the same thing. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that. Bitcoin down actually broke to new lows here. So that's interesting. No head and shoulders here anymore. I actually got the impression that this thing was working its way up. So that's a bit surprising to see that on that little vacation that I took. Oh boy, things just fell apart there for the bull. I suppose there was a cute little double bottom that came in there. But anyway, fascinating how that just totally broke apart there. Still think this thing can work its way higher, but there's no bottom there now working. ETH, eh? Let's see what that thing looks like. Oh, interesting. Now that's a bit odd. Remember, I still want to buy Liam his 32 Ethereums. So if anything, I'm routing for Ethereum to come back down to earth. So Ethereum did not break out, and this thing did not break down. This key low here was 1866, and we got to 1909, 1900, 1926, and then we actually turned back up. So go figure. That's actually still working. The Bitcoin one's been broken, but Ethereum has not, and that actually just W'd out. So let's go see what the hell Ethereum's doing. Something going on here. Ooh, look at that. So where the hell's the bull? This is kind of what I was talking about in the broiler chicken show yesterday, and then I sort of alluded to it earlier today. And I don't know whether, the broader crypto market is actually even in a bull yet. I mean, weekly basis, the stuff has turned up. So yeah, we are in a bull run, and that started there, and we are working our way higher here, but I don't see any further breakouts here. If anything, this is actually a really good little pattern here. Very simply put, if we can go up through this high, that's a 3-bar fractal inverted empire. And of course, acceptance above the moving averages. And really, I keep an eye on this through the week. Somebody was asking, I think it was Nure was asking in the broiler or in the public broadcast there, what about Ethereum versus Bitcoin? What about Ethereum? I would simply say it looks to me like we're going to build one of these sort of bull bear battle lines. So you can clearly see, I mean, this week just started, so who knows what the hell the end of this week looks like. And then also too, remember, we're heading into a holiday weekend, so everything could get really screwy there through this coming weekend and through sort of the beginning of next week. I guess the way I would look at this is this a shoulder, head, shoulder, and this is the neckline right along there. I could see that. So we come down and then break out through the top. And if that's the case, then it's just a measured move, measured move, back to the neckline, then clone that and take us up top, which would take us there. So bull bear battle lines. I don't know how deep this goes. I mean, maybe through the whole week we start melting down here and we come all the way back down. If this is an inverted head and shoulders and we're still pointing bull and the short-term momentum is still intact, you would ideally like to see this low hold, right? And that's that shoulder, right in there. Also, too, you would like to see the market kind of like what you saw here. The market dips into that 13 EMA and then jackknifes out. Dips into the 13 EMA, jackknifes out. Dips into the 13 EMA, even potentially started to lose it here, but then quickly jackknifes out. No, it's interesting. That was even a 2-bar confirmation there. So that's a bit surprising that the market was able to rally back there. Suppose that was what a funny week last week was. I totally took everybody off guard. But I don't know whether that's actually even broken out. I don't think it has. I think if you are an Ethereum trader, kind of like what I had said with Bitcoin, probably what you want to do, drill down to your 4-hour chart. And oh, that's not good. That's a nice, look at that, actually. Really good example. Remember we were talking, like if I was futures trading, what I do is I draw up the 4-hour chart. I would put on here horizontal support and resistance. So where's that? We go resistance, right? You've seen me do this with these charts all the time. So I would definitely draw a line off of there. And look how many times that just keeps getting rejected right at that level. Just get rejected. Look at, you tell me, are there a couple bearish divergences here now, folks? What are we supposed to think if we ever see the market smiling at us? Uh-oh. So we've got location, we have indicator confirmation, and now we have price structure. I'd say if you are, and it's fascinating that we were looking at that ETHDOWN thing, and I wouldn't be surprised if, there's double bottom. So, a trader's got a trade and all that kind of funny talk. Probably want to do something like a 50% level. Yeah, you can make an argument it's a head and shoulders as well, right? That's not bad. The key with head and shoulders is what you'd really like to see is you want to see a momentum divergence on the head here. So do we have that momentum divergence? Oh boy, in spades. Hugely ugly. Wow, that looks horrible. Seeing this M, and kind of like what I did was doing there just a second ago on the inverted, up down thing. I could do the same thing off of this. What's a good initial objective? 50% rules. Keep yourself honest. I don't know whether that's a 2-to-1 risk reward. It doesn't quite look like it, does it? So I don't know whether this is actually a really, I don't even know what the word is. Do you say wise? I don't know whether wise is the right word. I wouldn't be surprised if boom, something along those lines. I would really actually prefer to use that. Just call that my market structure trend line. It's not a very powerful structure. If anything, I kind of like how this is a head and shoulders here. Mind you, this shoulder here is lower than that shoulder, so I don't know whether that's valid. This was probably a really good ABCD or like a alt ABCD. So we go A to B, A to B, like that. And we'll go C to D. So that takes us up into there. And then what do you think the odds are that this was like a 1618 kind of fail level? I bet that was the case. So if we go there to there, and we go boom. So we did 33, didn't do 66. So that bot is valid. And we'll project that up top. My hunch is this double bottom is the 25 level. Yeah, there it is, the clothesline basins. Oh, look at that. Talk about a freaking trade location, eh? That's just like gold. And then what do you think the odds are that if we do like a chaos off of this W, it probably lines up nicely with there. So chaos, boom. 4669's all the way up into here. Clearly up into this area. Great trade location. Really good trade location. You got trade location. You got indicator confirmation. Holy crap, that's a lot of fucking indicators. And if I was sort of trading this, what I would want to do now is considering we've identified trade location, can I hunt a nice like El Tangonator or something like that up top here off of the lower time frame chart? So drill down to, like, I personally, when I'm futures trading, I like looking at that 3-minute chart. And we see there is that big honking double top. Actually, I guess, yeah, this is it here. This is our price objective all the way down here. So the question is, do we have any situations on this chart now where maybe you have a trade location? Notice how this reload zone off a lower time frame chart lines up really nicely with those higher time frame trade location levels. So 88.6, that kind of talk. Then let's take a look at indicators. Once we get up top here, we have any kind of bear divergence, any kind of M's in the indicators. I think this is a fantastic trade location up top here. There is your divergence. So the divergence took a while to form. 124, 138 right there, 138, and we got 127, 132. So there to there. Interesting. 138. That doesn't even look higher, does it? But it is. So it'll confirm on the move through whatever this low is. That looks like it's 117. So 114. Wow, didn't confirm until. Yeah. Oh, look at this one here. Wow, there's a good one. So there, that's 132, and that's 77. Oh boy. So this low here is minus 88 and minus 114. So there's your div. There to there, and there to there. Do we have Willie Stupid? No, never did get Willie Stupid there. No, looks like a trade left. Didn't really set up an El Tangonator. Might suggest that maybe we just keep our eyes peeled. Just keep watching.